Hi, Mama Russell here. Today's lesson is going to be a food lesson. I am going to make my Aunt Grace's famous blender salsa. The reason we make it is because it's very simple. You just dump everything in the blender, push blend, and you've got salsa. So when we use a recipe either comes in a book on the internet. Since this is a family recipe, I have a book that I have made to carry on my family traditions recipes. So for this salsa, it's just a bunch of canned goods with some fresh items, and then you just dump in the blender. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. You start with about 6 to 8 green onions, and you need to wash these, obviously. So I've done that already, and you're going to cut them into 1 to 2 inch pieces. And you're going to place in a regular blender. You're then going to add 2 15-ounce cans of diced tomatoes in juice, of which I drain the juice. So I'm going to add that to the blender, hopefully without making a huge mess. Oh, not too bad. We are going to then add 2 4-ounce cans of diced chilies. I'm using fresh jalapenos. Just make sure when you use fresh jalapenos, you don't touch your eyes after you've cleaned them for quite a while, because it'll make your eyes burn. I've also used ones that are already in a jar, sliced, but today I just am using fresh. Cilantro. Cilantro is an amazing spice, and it comes in a bundle. You just wash and tear off the leaves. We're going to add some garlic. I buy the minced garlic because, hey, let's face it, I'm trying to save time. Okay. And then the juice of 1/2 lemon, lime. And so in some of my other videos I've shown you this, but if you don't have a juicer at home, take a fork, stick it in the pulp and turn, and you should be able to juice it rather easily. If not, juicer always helps. And you can use, I like using fresh lime. It tastes different to me. And plus you get a little bit of the pulp in. Okay. Last thing we're going to add is a little bit of salt. Okay, and we put the lid on. Put it on our blender. Container that we pour it into. And then you're going to want it to be in the refrigerator for a couple hours before you serve it with some chips or on top of whatever Mexican dish that you're serving, and because you want the flavors to meld. So that's blender salsa. Compliments of my Aunt Grace, may she rest in peace. And I hope you enjoy this recipe. Again, blender salsa. Look for the recipe in the notes underneath. That's the lesson for today. Have a great day.